All right, guys, welcome back. Pedro here with another video. I'm excited to have you guys here. And, if you guys are looking to take your trading to new levels, maybe you've been struggling, guys. Maybe you're having a hard time understanding how the market tends to move. You've come to the right place. Make sure you guys subscribe below and leave a comment. If you're new to the family, let us know in the comments that you're new. But wanted to show you this beautiful trade. We caught over 95 pips in our favor, and I believe it went almost 200 now pips in our favor. So we're going to take a look at this trade. So you can see this morning I sent this out to my VIP members. It ended up going over 148 pips in our favor. So beautiful setup, and I'm going to show you exactly what I saw. So make sure you guys stick around to the end, because I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to catch this trade opportunity and send this out to my VIP members. If you want to become a VIP member as well, make sure you guys click the link below. I want to help you guys become profitable traders and not make the exact same mistakes I did when I first started trading. Okay, so let's start, guys. Let's take a look here. As you can see, this is the 4-hour time frame. Now, I'm actually before I do this, I'm going to go into our other chart, our other gold chart here, just because I left this one just to show you guys. So we're going to go Asian session here, and we're going to go here to a clean one. So mainly what I saw this morning, okay, is we need to understand that the market tends to respect certain areas of structure, right? I like to focus on market structure. I believe market structure is key, because when the market tends to respect these key levels, there's a lot of liquidity around these areas, okay? So as you can see right here, the market gave us a nice rejection from this zone. And previously in the past, you could saw that the market, when the market came up to this area, the market rejected, okay? Same thing here in the past. When the market came around this zone here, the market broke above it, retested it, and continued to go higher, right? And these are zones that the market tends to respect in the past. If you look into further down, you'll see how the market respected, came up to these highs, right? Grabbed deeper liquidity at these highs, okay? And then it ended all the way down, came back again a second time. Let me just clear this off. And then what happened here? Market respected this zone, okay, as resistance, and then it pushed to the downside beautifully. Now, one of the things that I noticed in order to catch this gold buys this morning with my VIP members was that I noticed that we were coming to this area of structure. Now, not only this, I also marked off my areas. So I noticed that the daily as well looked like it was going to potentially reject. So the daily obviously had this massive wick here. This wasn't obviously bullish like this. It was still bullish, like a bullish candle, but it didn't have all this full candle. It was actually just a massive wick. But because I knew that we were at the beginning of the day, I knew that anything could happen. This candle could actually close bullish. It's not going to just randomly, just because I saw this massive wick here, that doesn't mean it's going to close or start going down, right? So these are things that you have to kind of analyze and understand. Okay, well, this daily has a potential to still go all the way up and actually close bullish. But the most important thing that you have to understand is, where exactly is the market going? The market is still trending to the upside, okay? The market has struggled here for quite some time here on the daily to actually give us any sense of direction, okay? Then I went down to the 4-hour time frame and I said, okay, well, we've been trending bearish for quite some time, right? Creating lower highs, okay, lower high, right? Lower high, right? And lower low, right? So the direction has been to the downside for quite some time. And even up here, we were kind of bearish here as well after the breakdown. But here we were forming, you could see multiple lower high, and lower low. And the biggest thing I noticed for me this morning was the fact that we actually failed to create, okay? And this was previously, obviously, this was, I believe, last week or Monday. We failed to create a lower low. So that to me was indicator number one. We have officially failed to create a lower low. So what could potentially happen? Here's what I did. Pay attention to this. I waited for the market to give me a break above this area. So you can see, obviously, this was creating those lower highs, but this main area of structure here, okay, then waited for the market to retest, which is what we got. And this morning we were at this retest at this major key level, okay, on the 4-hour time frame. Went down to the 1 hour just to understand, okay, is price respecting this zone here like it has on the 4-hour? Of course. Right? We saw multiple times where the market came up to this area and we saw multiple rejections. So next, what I did was I went down to the 30-minute and the 15-minute and I started looking for price to give me some sort of a rejection around this zone. Now, it was the fact that the market here, okay, and this is again a 4-hour zone and a 1-hour zone, okay, is that the market, when it came into this zone previously, this was what caught my attention, okay? We're at this major area of structure, okay? And the market came into the zone, finally broke after kind of trending here. And instead of rejecting this zone, it actually broke above it, okay? This is important because this is actual 4-hour area of structure. We broke above it, understanding that the bulls are in control and the bulls want to continue to go higher. The thing is, we had to wait during London session for the market to start trending back down on this pullback to come into this area of liquidity. Now, why is this an area of liquidity? Well, because this is a zone right over here, which I'm talking about, this area here, okay, and this zone here. is a zone where the market gave us an impulse. So it's an area of demand, okay? And so that's what I was waiting for the market to come into my area of interest way over here, okay? And give me a nice impulse or rejection of that zone to then continue its overall trajectory to the upside. Now, why? Because essentially what confirmed to me that my overall bias was buys is that we had broken above this zone here in the past, okay? And we had a massive impulse. So to me, once price started to pull back into, kind of this area here, all it was doing was it was grabbing more fuel to continue its move up, right? The direction was already determined that most likely we're looking for buys, right? And so this is what gave me the confidence of knowing, okay, you know what? We've broken well above on the 1 hour time frame, well above this major area of structure that has been respected multiple times in the past. We broke well above it. We know we're looking for buy continuations, right? We're still creating higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, right? Potential higher low, higher high, right? So this was a higher low area at an area of demand. Why is this an area of demand? Like I just told you right now, because the market gave us a clear direction as where it wanted to go. It reacted with a strong momentum. The only thing we needed was for the market to come down, grab more fuel, and continue its move up. Okay. And that was basically the trade, guys. If you look at it here, we're going to go to our other gold chart. You can see I said there was 2 scenarios that was going to happen. Either we break to the downside and we start looking for potential sell, maybe a steeper pullback, or, looking for the market to come down all the way down here to these lows. Not today, but maybe around kind of this area here. Or we actually end up rejecting this area because, like I said, look at this impulse from here. Okay. Area of demand here, not because of this, but because of this huge impulse. Okay. So I was like, it's most likely going to reject here. Once I saw the 15-minute candle closure above this zone, that gave me a strong confirmation that we're looking for buy continuations from this area. And it gave us a clear rejection from this area over here, guys. This is the area that I sent my alert to VIP, and I'm going to put it in the video so that you guys could see before I sent out this trade. I actually let my VIP members know I am entering buy positions. And so this is where we entered buys. And like I said, we secured about 95 pips total, but this thing is just like going well over 150 pips. Like I could have held, typically I like to hold, to be honest. Like if I get in around 9, I like to typically hold until like 12 noon. So right now it's 11:26. But yeah, like at this point, you want to be at least having like, 50% to 80% off the table. Once we were around here at about 40 pips, I already told VIP members to take partials, and then here I was already taken at 95. I closed full, but you know what I mean? Like sometimes I could have done 80% and then just leave like the whatever, the 20%, let it run, because you never know, like this could still be quite a bit, right? Like I made 1,000 for the day, which is not bad. I managed my risk, didn't over trade as much as I could have, but I just followed my plan. And that's the most important thing, guys, is following your plan, understanding kind of the direction of the market. What's the market telling you? What has happened in the past, right? We saw this was an area of demand. So when the market came back down to this area of demand, I knew that something was most likely going to happen. The problem is that a lot of people think that just because this is a 4-hour zone, you're just going to buy it here. No, be careful, because this is where there tends to be a lot of movement and a lot of liquidity. So you got to be very, very careful with the markets. It's not just get in just because it's a potential area, right? So these are things that you got to keep in mind, just so that set yourself up for failure in that sense. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate you. And also, if you want to trade live with me, my students, every single day, and learn and earn at the same time, make sure you guys check out our VIP membership in the video description below. We have a lifetime membership, which is a one-time payment, and you get access for life. And we also have a 30-day membership if you want to give it a try and just honestly get a part of the community, join in, connect with other traders. This is the place for you, and we'd love to have you a part of the family. With that being said, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you share it and make sure you're subscribed. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.